What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the 2020 VW Touareg R line. At which point some of you might go, but didn't you review one last year? Yeah, but this car needs its own video because of that very cool thing under the bonnet. Let's talk some specs before we drive this car. I'm not much of a fan of the exterior spec, to be honest. It's, well, black with black wheels and black accents all over the place. The V8 version comes as standard with the R-Line package, featuring more aggressive and sporty bumper designs, air suspension, 21-inch alloy wheels and LED matrix headlights, among many others of course. On the inside, the car features the full digital experience. The two massive screens you see here hold the infotainment system and the dials of the Touareg. It's nothing new compared to the previous V6 version I've tested, but I just love the dashboard design of the Touareg. For me, it's pretty much the best in the business right now. The seats are extremely comfortable to sit in, they're heated and ventilated, and they also offer, guess what, a massage function. And frankly, I don't even know where to start as far as equipment goes, because there's so much in here, so I'm just gonna pick a few of my favorites. There's a night vision camera that actually works quite well, a very cool head-up display, this quite lovely wood or wood-like material on the dash, and 4-zone climate control. Now let's do some driving. So let's talk about this car's party piece, its engine. Under the bonnet you can find the 4-liter twin-turbo V8 diesel engine that can produce 422 horsepower and, get this, 900 Newton meters of torque. It's basically the same engine you can find in the Audi SQ7, but without that little electric supercharger. And even though this car weighs 2.3 tons, it can reach 100 km per hour from standstill in under 5 seconds, but at the same time being very fuel efficient. So basically what I'm trying to say is that this car is almost M-car fast, but it eats up less fuel than my Mini does. How's that for a combination? Not only is this car fast, but it also feels very fast. When you launch it from standstill, it pushes you back in your seat and it accelerates relentlessly until you reach Autobahn speeds in a matter of seconds. So let's find a place where we can stop safely. I think here. Okay, gonna put it in sport, right? A Touareg in sport. And since there's no launch control, I'm just gonna take my foot off the brake and floor it, right? 3, 2, 1, go. 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Jesus! It was really slow to start off the line. The gearbox's fault. But after that it was, wow, pretty impressive. That felt just like a couch, a very comfortable couch, doing a north to 100 km per hour run. You just sit back, relax, turn on the massage function and just watch the numbers fly by. It's all very undramatic and very relaxed. On the other hand, this car doesn't feel like a diesel at all. It's very smooth, it's quiet and refined, no matter what revs you're doing. I've previously said that I'm a big fan of 6-cylinder diesel engines, but this 8-cylinder one just takes it up a level, both in terms of performance and refinement. And even though the flagship Touareg, the R, is coming very soon this year, I look at this V8 TDI as the true flagship of the VW range. Because it feels like a flagship car without shouting out loud. All the elements of this car just work together very well without VW having to resort to any gimmicks, like mild hybrid systems, overly stiff suspensions, and pointless sporty details for a car like this. But don't think the V8 Touareg doesn't have some tricks up its sleeve as well. It has air suspension with an off-road mode, which means it can raise the car by up to 70 mm if needed. Then the Touareg features all-wheel steering, allowing the rear wheels to turn into the opposite directions of the front ones, at speeds up to 35 km/h, while above that they turn in the same direction as the front ones, which basically means the car will be more maneuverable around town and more stable at higher speeds. And last but not least, the V8 Touareg benefits from active roll stabilization with electromagnetical anti-roll bars. An actuator motor is installed at the end of each anti-roll bar, and depending on the driving conditions, the two halves of the anti-roll bar are stiffened or decoupled. This will help improve stability on uneven roads, but also reduce this car's side lean during cornering. So what's the conclusion regarding this car? Well, I kinda like it. I like it a lot actually. It's literally got everything you would ever need from a large SUV. It's massive on the inside, it's quite comfortable and refined, and it's got a really powerful engine under the bonnet that makes this car stupidly fast without breaking the bank. And even though it's quite a big price gap between the V6 and the V8, I really do think that this car is pretty good value for money, especially when you compare it to its rivals. But that's been it for today's video, my friends. This is not the usual tuned into cars video, but because of the power plant that this car has, I think it deserves its own video. So please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and until next time, take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you around.